September 3rd in Baltimore, Maryland, Zone 7B 8A, and I thought I'd do a garden tour. And I think I need that azalea to come out, and I don't know what I'll put in here. Maybe some flowers, roses, not azaleas. Anyway, that's something to think about. This is a knockout rose, and this is my hydrangea. And these things have just been really gorgeous. Unlike these two on the other side. And this hydrangea, I don't know why, they're the same age. That one's doing great. This one, not so much. And this knockout rose, in good shape. I need to trim some of the top pieces, but it had so many blossoms on it, I just couldn't cut it down. So now that they've bloomed, I should trim them. I need to get over here and trim this peony down. This tree looks like it doubled. I forget what you call this, Seacum, I think, something like that. And then these are daylilies. I need to put like a border of flowering plants. I was even thinking some mums in here, something to run the whole edge. This is a carpet rose. It's an amber. It says to be like a miniature, but it's already a good 3 feet high. This rose is Charlene de Monaco. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Let me give her a sniff. She smells wonderful. There's another blossom over there. I just sprinkled some, and you can see little piles of white Epsom salt. This is supposed to, well, this hydrangea, actually, that's so funny. Okay, this is my new hydrangea that's supposed to be white and pink. Now this hydrangea is exactly the same as this hydrangea and this hydrangea, which are blue when they start. You can see my hand, they have big beautiful blossoms. I also put some Epsom salt in here. We haven't had rain, so it's sitting there. But out of 3 hydrangea, each one's done differently. One is huge, one is small, and this one is more pink. So the acidity of the ground over here must be more acidic versus alkaline. I think that's why you get the pink blossoms. So this is my other hydrangea, and I forget what you call it. Supposed it starts out white and then gets green and then turns to pink, or green, white, and pink. I'm not sure. This is the first year. I don't even think I've had it a year. So we'll see what that does. But this, I'm just loving this. Charlene de Monaco, Princess. Charlene de Monaco. Oh, and look at the little worms on here. Oh. Anyway, this is a rose I found in my flower bed, and it blooms only around, I want to say April. I think it was, excuse me, later this year. And it blooms once and then it disappears, and that's it. I've just trimmed it, and I have to trim it again. This rose, excuse me, looks like it's totally gone. This was a Memorial Day rose. I don't know what happened to it. It's not here. So, and then I still have some more of this to trim. Gosh, it's crazy. I need to clean up in here. This is a cherry tree. These are some tomato plants and some calendula. There's my tomatoes. There's a calendula. This was an artichoke that's gone to seed. I have put some carrots in here, but I haven't watered, and it's been dry for the last couple weeks. All right, this is, I want to say foxglove, I think. My cucumber was all the way out to the sidewalk. I trimmed that up and cut it back, and I really need to take that down, as well as this one that I only got one cucumber off of. This was planted later than this one. I think I got 10 to 12 off of here. This was just one plant. Oh, I see another cucumber down in there. Not as happy with it. It seemed like it took forever to get them. It could have been the heat this year. My grapes have got, if I would water these right now, you'd see the spotted lantern bugs fly off of there. They have destroyed my grapes. I'm going to give them the credit because all my grapes turned brown, dried up, and I literally didn't get any grapes. Oh, there might be one grape. Maybe I've gotten one. Actually, they should look green, so that's a bad grape. And there's a couple grapes. Oh, I just smashed it and killed it. Let me try and grab this one. This is what they should look like. They're so sweet. These are 2 David Austin roses. And look, this is what killed the grapes. And this is what also kills the roses. Spotted lantern bug. It's awful. I'm showing you. But anyway, this is a Eden rose, and this is a Testa de Duberville, and they're both David Austin, and they've had a couple of flushes already. So hopefully I'll get some more soon. I don't see any buds. If you see a weed. Why is it? You just have to stop and pull the weeds. And I don't see any on this Eden rose. But hopefully I'll get another couple of roses. This is the first year for this bed. I'm leaving these tomatoes to stay on. Probably should pull them because it looks like something pecked on that. And they are starting to turn. I should probably come out and pick them or at least water them. It's been very dry. Peppers. I blame myself for this bed not doing well because I really didn't get out here to water. This is my mulberries, which I really didn't pick that many this year. I just wanted to basically keep this trimmed up, which I have pretty much done. It's continuing to grow mulberries, which that's great. And I can pick it now. I like the mulberries better than I like the figs. So, yeah, they taste delicious, a little tart. My Brussels sprouts. You want to talk about a failure? Let's talk about Brussels sprouts. I did so much to try and save them. I wrapped them in cloth, and yet look, they're just consumed with bugs, and I just surrender. I won't grow these again. I'll go to the farmer, my local farmer, buy his, freeze them, and I just can't do Brussels sprouts as much as I love them. I just get those bugs, and I've tried everything. By taking off the leaves, I feel like I killed the Brussels sprouts, and any leaves that are left, you can see are covered with those bugs. It's awful. These strawberries are mignonette. They taste like cotton candy, and they just bloom all year round. No problem with these. Very tasty. I got some nice blueberries this year. 1, 2, 3, 4 blueberry bushes here. I have in here lavender. Well, it looks like there's still some growing. They're very aggressive. This is a, I should give that to my mother, a Mexican rose. But there's some lavender. I might stick it in the ground. Still has some little blueberries on here. I had a pepper, sage, thyme, blueberry. Parsley, I reseeded. And I need to water. You can't grow if you don't get water. And that's my fault. Looks like the oregano's coming back. Oh, it smells like a pizza pie. It's just lovely. This was either my squirrels or myself, along with this. Now, right over here is my mulch pile, where I throw my mulch. Now, mind you, this is all usually not here in the winter. And sometimes when it's winter and it's cold and rainy or it's snowy, I stand right here and I'll take and roll like I'm bowling right out to my mulch pile. Evidently, seeds maybe fell in the dirt and these things came up. I'm hoping it's an eggplant squash because I love those. I just planted my string beans the 1st of July. I don't see any on here yet. I have plenty of buds. I've seen lots of bees out here. And I hope to get some string beans soon with some potatoes. That would be lovely. The asparagus has been going to seed. It gets white seeds and then they turn, well, greenish, and then they turn red. They're just gorgeous. This tomato I need to pull out. I think this is horseradish. I don't even know, what does that say? Oh, that's on a lime tree. So I had a lime tree down there, and that's what the tag's on, but that's not a lime tree. I think that's horseradish as well as that, and I need to dig it up to see. This is, well, I had basil in there, and then this is a comfrey nitrogen fixer. I pulled all these out. I tried to go through because I did have garlic in here, and it looks like there was a garlic and something. Oh no, you know what that was? That was a shrimp, my steamed shrimp. But I still have lots of figs, but the birds have been here so much. But I still have oodles of figs. The birds are having a ball. So anyway, if you know what kind of squash this is, let me know. I'm hoping it's eggplant, but it also may be a pumpkin, and that would be as nice as well. All right, so then we go up into here, blackberries. I didn't get that many off of here, but I had a surprise plant in the back. And back here, I had so many blackberries back in here that I was able to freeze a bunch. I need to trim all this up. I have a blueberry plant. My sister gave me that little rose. And this is a cutting of a rose bush from my grandmother's house that her sister gave to her. I don't smell any smell here. I have these green arborvitaes, emerald arborvitaes growing. This is another cherry tree. These are my banana trees that don't grow bananas. And this is my pecan tree that do grow pecans. And it's a matter of constantly checking I have, I think, a dozen pecans on here. And I just have to get out here when this outer shell opens up. And then you see the actual pecan brown shell. That's when I have to get out here and pick these before my squirrels. Which I noticed my squirrels kind of hanging around. I think they know. It won't be long. But so happy to see pecans out here. One day, hopefully I'll have so many, the squirrels and I won't have a problem sharing. But I think I have about a dozen. Again, my Concord grapes didn't do well at all. Those spotted lantern bugs and some kind of fungus, and then little like white flies. If I would water, you could see these little things like flying off that were almost just like little gnats, but they were, I think, white flies. So I know if I start up my grill, then that disturbs the stuff on the grapevine as well. So maybe I need one of those mosquito things or bee things that throws smoke to calm the bees. Maybe I need like something to smoke out whatever on my grapes. That said, I've got 2 late clusters of grapes, and I don't know. You can see that's what happened to the other ones. So, and they seem like they were connected fine. So I'm thinking it's the stupid spotted lanterns have starved the plant of the liquid that runs through these, and it's just killed the grapes. This is a white Bolero rose. It smells just like a lemon. It's wonderful. Right now they've all just, I trimmed them off. I see I have my steel wool that I used when I threw out my sudsy water from cleaning my table off. I threw out my steel wool. This is a David Austin Aldwick rose. This is a star rose, and it's one of those that has stripes. It's pink and red and white. Nobody seems to like those kind. I can't say that I'm crazy about them, but I bought it anyway. These are my tomato plants. They've grown like crazy, and I've gotten some tomatoes off of there, and they're very thick. This is a butterfly bush. That's 2. Let me see if I can get this right. I'm going to forget what it's called, but it's a white flower with like shades of peach and a light orange. I can't think of the name of it right now. Anyway, back here we have some 4 o'clocks. And that's something I grew up with, so that's like a childhood memory plant. I had a wonderful pumpkin out here. I threw some what do you call it? Epsom salt. I must have killed the whole plant, or I've disturbed it so much by when I was weeding out here that I killed the plant. And so this is done. So it looks like no pumpkins for me, but I do have 4 o'clocks. And then some daylilies. This is where I sprayed my table. I had it sitting in the corner over here, and I just sprayed the wrought iron, and it really turned out nice. So I have some eucalyptus here, and this is bay leaf. Some tomatoes are in there, and again, these are my banana trees. I don't get bananas. My string beans that have lots of bees on them, so hopefully soon I'll have some string beans. My mystery plants, and my apple tree that gave me a bunch of apples, and I made an apple pie out of it. I did miss a couple that were on the top, but the birds have devoured that. So that's it. 2025 pretty much for the major harvest is in the books. I still need to harvest some oregano and dry that and pick it in my house, and I planted some more parsley. I probably should pull this thing up so it's not taking nourishment out of the ground and get more parsley to come up, because that in hummus is so good. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I'm trying to get up to 1,000. Maybe one day I'll be monetized. Hopefully in my lifetime. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace. Until the next time.